that's the sound the admins want to have a talk with you.
I just as a heads up, I actually had to jack up your volume quite a bit over the last like few weeks.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't know if you like changed mics or something, but yeah, I have you at like 174 right now.
Weird.
Yeah, very weird. Is what it is.
Well, I know my voice is going even worse than it normally is. So that might be related.
Yeah, it could be. So I guess it's a good thing I did turn you up so that way you don't have to like project yourself so much.
Yeah. Pretty sure Alpha Centauri does not need to hear me.
Mm-hmm.
God damn, it did crash. Fuck. Oh, maybe. Oh, it was just lagged out as all hell. Okay. Aha.
So I found this neat idle game, but it is certainly idle for sure. It requires repetitive loops and whatnot, and it's very hands-off. You just set up the loops and you let it go until it professes in it, and then you add on extra steps after that to go do things, which is kinda. I'm still messing around with it.
Wait, does this work even?
Let's see here. Are you sharing anything? Let's see here, because you're talking video games and...
Yeah, one sec.
There's no context.
No, I made an atrocity a while ago. More than my usual ones. Oh, sweet Jeebus. Oh, it's so wonderful.
What is this? What game? Hold on. What game is that?
This one is Space Engineers.
Space Engineers. Okay, not Stationeers.
No, that's completely different. I need platinum.
Here, we got something to watch while we're waiting.
Oh, okay. Well, give me 1 second here because I did a thing. Wait, where did I put that? Nope. That window goes there. That window goes there.
If you want, I can turn him up as well. Like I said, I've still got a little bit of wiggle room, Serafina. It seems like you're our sound check person. I knew there was a reason why I made you a VIP.
Okay, so this is my hell, my personal hell that I built. We'll start at the back of the ship because it goes up a little bit further and goes down a little bit further. We will head downstairs.
Yeah, I got you at like 190 now.
Oof. Well, my suit is almost out of power. Good thing I'm inside a ship.
Oh, me also? This sounds good to me right now. Well, it's interesting because I don't know if I should target aiming for full blast volume. And that's only because, like, I don't know how much consideration is actually given on Twitch whenever you swap channels by the streamers to understand what their volume is actually like, because a lot of times you just kind of walk in and you run with it, and you have no idea until somebody mentions it, right? So if I target 100%, that means anything below that for people who are watching it, like, I don't know, 50% for background, it's going to come back across low. However, if I target really loud for 50%, if somebody comes in because they just got out of a stream for 100%, it's going to be bad. Like, there'll be eardrums punctured, there'll be bleeding from orifices, and it would be terrible.
So I have this, like I said, monstrosity. This is where I separate hydrogen from oxygen. Those are my oxygen tanks, I think. I think these are my hydrogen tanks. Down here is where I have my command and control. These are gyroscopes, or yeah, these are all gyroscopes for allowing me to turn this. I think it's, yeah, shut up, suit. I think this is close to 1 million kilograms total mass.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's big. We'll just fly up this way. Yeah.
I don't want to use device timestamps. I'm looking for how to make my mic louder.
So this is what I have. Here, we'll turn off all the rest of the UI. This thing is nothing but drill heads that do this.
Right now, I'm going to continue talking continuously until somebody says this is too loud. Let me know if it gets too loud for those of you watching in the stream. I'm paying attention to chat because to the Discord folks, nothing's changing, but to the chat, decibels are increasing in logarithmic format, so it's probably getting really loud. Oh, this is perfect. Now, the real question is am I louder than everyone else? Cajun normally comes across as pretty loud, and I'm going to talk right now, and while I'm talking, Imy's going to say some stuff and start commenting on his gameplay. And hopefully me
I would
talking
never do that.
doesn't interrupt whatever he's saying. And then there's
Ooh,
Cajun.
I need to put on my helmet.
Cajun has showed up, and he should start talking too if his mic is active. Then
This
if he
de-
talks,
th- th-
this should
device
also
right
give us
here.
some... Yeah, okay. So are we good? Down to 30% or so. Perfect. As long as I'm not overwhelming everyone else. Because the way it's working, Discord's picking it up. To them, I won't change. But because OBS is filtered, I want to make sure I'm matching it. And I also have my desktop audio punched down. So that way I wasn't overwhelmed by the audio. But if that's the case, I can actually increase this back up to a
Do
reasonable
you want to
level.
know something really horrifying? See this? See these pair of asteroids in front of me? There's the one on the left that's got like a dark patch. See that little shadow patch?
Mm-hmm.
As you're about to find out, it is in the perfect shape of that drill face.
Ooh.
What I was about to say is like that whole monstrosity you just showed us with all the drill things.
Uh-huh.
You're basically the planet crackers that caused all the hell to break loose in Dead Space.
Yeah, see, I like to destroy things, and I should not be allowed to have nice things. This thing is veering off course quite a lot. I love it. Why am I turning? I'm not even moving my mouse, and it's like, we'll just veer to the right.
We want to go this way.
Well, that kind of tells me I might have a power issue with these engines somehow. Because or I don't have enough gyros, or I have too many gyros.
All the gyros.
Voice
So we're just
meter.
gonna-
What is voice meter, Serafina?
Do a barrel roll.
What is this witchcraft you speak of?
Yeah, no, because the hardest part about streaming is the idea that, like, you have no idea how you're coming across on the other side. At all. Period.
I got friends on the other side.
Yeah.
Okay. So here we are at this hole that I may or may not have punched all the way through this asteroid. I'm going to have to slow down, though. But thankfully, I can slow down really quick.
Or you're going to be just a little splotch on the side of that asteroid.
Nope. Because I can stop probably about 200 meters. Like, that's not bad. The other ship is just a rude asshole to try and stop.
Huh.
This thing is also a work in progress, hence it's got no, like, top armor. Do I have
So
any
she's
lights
bottom
on?
heavy, what you're trying to say.
For the moment, yeah, because that's where all the armor is. But, so I did this. Yeah. So this is what my ship does. It makes really, really large holes and things and drills all the way through. It's the planet coring device.
Interesting. So while I'm streaming, I can't mod anyone. That's awesome. I did not know that.
Am I a mod? I can mod somebody for you.
From
Am I a mod?
You are a mod.
Could I mod somebody for you or no?
I don't know. I don't know if mods can make other mods. It's one of those
No, we cannot.
weird RBAC
No.
things where you cannot issue the same rights as you have. So as a mod, you can do things like ban and everything else like I can. Right? With editor, you can do all the editing things, and that's fine. But you can't assign mod to anyone. That's just kind of what it goes.
I was just trying to be helpful.
Oh, how's your project management studies going?
It's going. The goal is to have the certificate, at least get ready for the tests by May, if not June. That's the goal right now. because I want to make sure I know that book inside and out and the online practices they give us and all that. Because we've already been looking at the possibilities once I'm done. Because fuck the medical field.
Oh, those are batteries, right? Batteries, engines, really big engines, more engines. Is that a real? That's an assault cannon. Do I have any ammo for this thing? Oh, I have 2,000 rounds for my Gatling gun and only 16 for my assault cannon. But this is my special little toy, and I like the holes that this thing can make. Because DACA.
Bloom. Jeez.
Yes. Like, the reload on that is even longer. Like, it's gross, but... DACA. Oh, someone's hot miking.
In other news, it has been over a week now since I've last had a cigarette. And it has been almost 4 weeks since... No, it's been... What is today? Today is the 17th. So it's been 17 days since I've decided to stop smoking.
Yeah.
Nice. Congrats, dude.
Yeah, achievement unlocked. I was telling my buddy, I was like, it's interesting. I can go to convenience stores now without thinking I need an emergency pack. You know what I mean? Just in case. There's no such thing as just in case.
All right, my hands are off the controls, and this is what it's doing on its own. I think I need more gyros.
Did you design that ship?
Yeah.
There's a
What's
reason
this thing
why
that's only 6 kilometers away from me.
There's a reason why the phrase says "smoke 'em if you got 'em."
Oh, it's a commercial freighter. It's not even worth taking.
So we leveled up little man today, and we got his computer up and running. I say his computer because my little brother gave it to him because he upgraded.
I have not tried out that new sushi place yet. It's on my list of things to do. The wife has developed a shellfish allergy, so we're trying to stay away from places that actually serve seafood, or we know that keep seafood away from actual food because it's like a health thing that you need to do in the food industry. Like for example, McDonald's has a McFish, right? And they have everything else. So you can't fry a McFish in the same oil that you would fry a McChicken. And not because the taste would be terrible, because fish translates all over the place, but for people with fish allergies. Same thing with places that serve fried shrimp. You can't mix oils.
What the heck piston do I have? 9.
It's fine. I'll get it later. I appreciate it. Seriously.
You were hot miking. Hello, random human being in the background.
Yeah, that's my oldest. He was bringing silverware so I could eat dinner at my desk, but I'm not going to sit here and welcome to this podcast. Podcast where a group of people get together.
What's on the menu, Lumi?
Jerk chicken, actually, and I'm looking forward to getting my mouth on it. So it's going to be exciting.
Something, inappropriate comment, something. Oh, so this...
Hashtag phrasing, huh?
Yeah, there we go. So this big-ass drill is just the largest iteration of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
So here's my first drill. It's usually the first one I build when I start building ships in the game. So I build a little drill to do the drilling of the stuff and the things. And then I typically go one size larger, and I get to this guy. And then I lost track of how many across this thing is. So let's quickly count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. So this thing is a 40 by 40. It's a 40 by 40. It does have a few missing because I need to be able to see, where the pilot sits is here, and the person who controls the drill sits here. Oh, I'm upside down. So this is the
3D
cockpit.
is having trouble. It's
Am
like
I inverted?
Your graphics card is shitting a brick.
Oh, sorry, that is Discord.
Really?
Yes, so
Is that-
Discord is it might be what I'm broadcasting at because Discord likes to be stupid.
Oh.
So stream quality, let's drop that down to 30 FPS, and it should be a lot smoother. Let's see.
Yeah, so you got, well, go to the
There we
pilot's
go.
place there. Because that's where, like, it looked like you were receiving, like, render lag. Yeah, no, like, it's still...
That's the lighting. That's
Oh.
these lights.
Oh, it's
Here,
making-
let me...
Oh, it's not a big deal. Don't focus on it. I was just like, oh.
That's easy to fix. Light. Interior spotlights. Off.
Oh, that's right up there when you were just like, oh, no, ping's not saying anything. And,
Oh, that's because I had the tab muted because I'm smart. Ooh, I've been pinged in Discord.
yeah. Nope,
Ooh.
I do have a little bit of time. I didn't realize food was coming this fast. Thank you.
All right. So these are the horrible monstrosities I build. I have other ones that I steal. I mean, tactfully acquire.
For free.
Usually with at
relatively.
least 1 or 2 deaths. Where are they? So these. So this is the original red ship that you start with in this game. It's no longer in the game and it's been replaced by this guy. However, if you know where the blueprint is and how to bring it back, you can always spawn that back. And that's what I did. So this guy here...
To answer your question, Cajun, it's really good. It was dropped off anyway, and I'm like, oh, it looks really good. So I've got broccoli, and garlic mashed potatoes, and jerk chicken.
Do I not have any...
So
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna mute
so
out.
this is a sentry gun. This is what says hide you when you walk in the door. Oh, I'm going to steal the ship. Oh.
Oh, hi there.
Yeah, you have pain and suffering waiting for you when you come in that door. I hear loud engine noises. Oh yeah, because they're down there. It's just a terminal for the sake of having a terminal that looks cool. Eh.
Or as Nord would say, cuz reasons.
Yes, because raisins. Yeah, so now you have a direct access to the hangar bay. Oop, that was some lag. I think it was on this one that I was trying to set up sealed airlocks so I could actually have air pumped into the hangar, but fuck it. Eh. Nope. How up do... Oh no, this entire ship doesn't have air in it. That's right. No, it's this guy that does. Whee! And I have automated airlocks that reuse little sensor blocks. I have to put them... Oh yeah, and I have too much... I have too much in the way of air on this ship. Let's take off my helmet with no air in the room. It's always good. So myself, Bomb, and a friend of ours by the name of Arrow have spent way too many years in this game, collectively. Just give myself some power. But we have done all kinds of stupid shit with these ships, including but not limited to exploding things that I should not be exploding, and biting off more than I should chew.
Something good. Something fun.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was this one as well. Yeah. That's the cargo container. Yeah, so there's the air vent. I was trying to get this thing to work on an airlock, but getting 3 doors tied into an airlock system is actually really difficult. But it's really cool, these doors. What do we got? Left hangar door. Right hangar door. And those are all airtight hangar doors, which are really cool because in other games like Empyrean, that's usually one entire block. These are individual blocks. Each one of these segments, you can just chain them together to make a customizably large hangar, which I love. Or hangar door, I should say.
They didn't. They closed the blast doors.
Any game that allows
Yeah.
you to tie objects together and do things with it is really awesome. There was some, like, even with Kerbal, like, you've done some crazy stuff with, like, moving flaps and landing gear and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, that's not actually hard. You just use action groups in Kerbal to do that. So when I have like an aircraft with actual flaps and slats, I'll have an action group that says extend it to that, whatever length I've set, and it'll go do that when you hit the action group. This is the starting base you have on the asteroid, and I revamped this thing and my big asteroid munching machine. I have a camera on the back so I can line it up and dock with that thing and then unload all the material into the base and have it poop it all out. Speaking of poop, are you done pooping?
Does it poop? A new series coming to you to the UDP broadcast.
Well, it does.
Good job
because
pooping.
So these 3 connectors actually dump out nothing but stone, and it might actually be out of stone finally. Yeah. And there's no gravel. That's been injected. Oh, there is a little bit of gravel, but yeah, nice. I do have some magnesium, so I can make more ammo. I don't have any platinum, but we will make more ammo. Why? Because IMEI likes his ammo.
Can confirm. It is better to have too much than not enough.
There is no such thing as too much.
Well, there
That's
is if you're overburdened. But then again, if you're carrying around that much ammo, you're trained to carry it, so...
Yeah. When your choice is food or ammo, you always go with ammo. No, I'm serious. You can go hungry, but you can't go without ammo.
True.
What do I look
Stock
like?
up on Cliff Bars and MREs.
Yeah, this is what I look like. I'm so pretty. Look at me. I am so pretty.
I'm so pretty and witty and gray.
Now. Hey, there we go. That was fun. Oh, look. I'm alive. Where is my body? Hello, buddy. Ah, yes. I want this. I don't want that. I want this. And I want this. And... moron. Call it back here.
So what do you want to do this week, Cajun? I got my art stuff out of the way.
Well, I'm looking into doing Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday this week because we're leaving for our trip on Thursday.
Okay.
So,
Well, I'm off all day Monday, so I might be doing stuff all day that day.
Ooh, very nice.
Yep.
I don't know what to do. We can. I mean, let's see. We can dedicate different things to every night instead of just doing the same thing every night.
It doesn't matter to me. That's why I kind of just conferencing with you. Normally we pick up like, we going shiny hunting. Go grab your kits and balls. We going. I mean, that's, or we've been doing roguelites and stuff like that. Like, really liking your playthroughs of Slay the Spire on the side.
Yeah, that's been my hyperfixation over the past couple of days. Freaking Slay the Spire.
Yeah, well, same thing with me and Tiny Rogues. Oh,
You look like you have a lot of fun playing Tiny Rogues.
Oh, I finally got through. I actually beat Ammon in the lowest hell or highest hell or whatever it is. So I was
Hell
able to sit on
yeah.
his own. So I unlocked the Jester class. I don't know what it does, but I unlocked it.
If jesters are in that game or anything like they are in freaking Skull, they're broken.
Well, I don't know. There was a cyborg class I unlocked. It's like, oh, this should be cool. Looked at it, and it's Cyborg from Teen Titans. Yeah.
Hell yeah. That literally brings out, I got the Sonic if you got the Boom. Let's do it.
Pretty much.
Ooh. So I have an ore scanner, and that's the graph display you see in front of you. The way it works is you look at the tall peaks, and then below the peaks you'll see like vertical lines on each row, and that'll tell you what's in the asteroid. So on the very far left, you see a tall peak. Below that, there's a vertical bar on the line for iron, on for our nickel, and at the very bottom for ice. So I know that asteroid has iron, nickel, and ice. I can also see with that grouping of 4, if I go to the one on the very far right, it has stone, it has cobalt, it has gold and platinum. It just is missing silicone. But I don't need silicone, I do need platinum and I do need cobalt because I want to make cool stuff. Loud. This thing is so absurdly loud. This is an entire mobile processing unit and refining station and everything. And it's even got its own little hangar doors. Or its own little hangar bay. So if you have like a small little fighter or escort, you can dump it in there. Oh, I'm headed right for it. We can't have that.
So yeah, we can pretty much do whatever. I do know that we do need to do some more some collaborative stuff on something. I'm just not sure what yet. Like remember Serafina was trying to get me into Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, and again you heard my conversation about that on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Right, which is nice, but something else also came to mind.
Yeah.
That is, I mentioned that I could buy 2 copies of Enshrouded for the same price I could do Grand Blue Fantasy. So,
True.
it depends. Like, we already have kind of a survival craft early access game with Pal World. This one's a bit different. It has a squirrel suit.
Oh, I like squirrel suits.
Yup.
We will ignore physics and we'll ignore that this would actually do nothing for propulsion.
What
Physics is
is
not a
that?
Well, that's where I have both my forward and my reverse thrusters. So that they're on the inside of the ship, guarded from damage.
I don't have any words for that design. The fact that it is moving.
Oh, you haven't heard anything yet. Like, if you think the engine sound is loud, wait till you hear this.
No wonder you don't spend any time there. Jeez. All right.
Go burr.
Yeah, so anytime I'm drilling, I have it in third person because I can have it on and not, like, deafen myself.
Mm-hmm.
And these engines are mod because the actual engines are ion
I like
engines.
the notice in the upper right-hand corner, experimental mode, scene 2 complex.
Oh, yeah. If we look at that, remove some grids or change trash removal settings. I don't even know what they are, and I forget how to work that part. And it's experimental mode, so it might break. I did have a small piece of rock spawn inside my ship, and I could not move it, and I had to use the admin cut and paste command to fix my ship. Whoops.
Oh. Wow.
Alright. We approach. We do a heckin' nom.
I see this thing do work. This already looks hilarious.
So the top speed of this thing when it's drilling is 0.5 meters a second. I typically run it at 0.3.
All right, here we go.
If I really want to be smart, I'll turn off the dampeners. However, what will end up happening is if I catch something on the ceiling the wrong way, it'll actually start pushing me down in a weird angle. So I just manually
insert the Star Wars Imperial theme here.
All right, so now it's gonna be really loud, and you're not gonna hear much of anything. So I'm gonna get out of this view. But there we go. It is chewing rock.
Yeah, it is.
So if I keep it around like 20 to 30 meters a second, I won't damage the ship. and you can see it out actually at the end. It's pooping out all the rock.
Mm.
So what it does is it looks for stone and just chucks it out the back because I don't need it.
All right.
And it keeps all the other material. And if you look in the bottom right, you'll see how much hydrogen I have. I'm at 96% of my total hydrogen amount.
Yeah.
I have a 2% battery load, which is fine. I have 8 days worth of, between 8 and 11 days worth of battery. And I currently have a mass of 29 million kilograms. Now, the highest I've had it up is 141 million kilograms of mass.
Jeez.
Well, it's a lot of rock to digest.
You're not wrong.
And I mean, if I put more outlets on the back, I could have it pooping faster, but at the same time, meh. But yeah, now we're just absorbing the face of this asteroid. And the last asteroid I went through, like that one I showed you that I had tunneled all the way through, that took an hour and 20 minutes to get through it.
Oh, wow.
Dear Lord.
So I will just back up so you can see how ridiculous this thing really is and the level of damage it does to everything.
I just saw the smoke clear from your contact surface.
Ah, yes. So now you can see that it is perfectly faced, like it's just flat.
Hello.
It's the
Hello.
crit!
Welcome, Crit.
Can you hear me all right?
We can.
We need Serafina to tell us on the stream side. Serafina, can you say your Crit? Crit, by all means, do a dialogue. Do a barrel roll.
Oh, not in this thing.
Crit,
Oh, sorry. What's up?
can you talk so that way Serafina can decide if you're loud enough?
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, di, do. These nuts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crit is really audible, so that's good. Okay,
Hell yeah.
that's what I need.
Oh,
Perfect. Get your drinks, get ready, because I'm going to burn an ad, and then we're good to go.
Alrighty.
Be
We're up to
patient.
49 million. I've ingested 20 million kilograms of mass just from this little bit that I've chewed up on the surface of this asteroid. Nice and loud. Yay, camera.
Yay, camera.
I'm not even using all the drill faces yet. I can do math. So it's just shy of 1,600 drills on the face, plus I have the edge drills all the way around that you can see.
Mm-hmm.
So this thing actually has more than 1,600 drills.
What does one do with 1,600 drills?
You eat up entire planets.
Mm.
My goal is to make a larger version of this thing that is 128 by 128 minimum.
Okay.
I would never run it on a server. I would only ever run it on a single player game because it's just going to chew up resources. And if I run around the ship right now, if I like turn off my dampeners and let it coast forward, as I'm running around, I will drop down to about 19 frames a second because of how much this thing is chewing up rock and then having to shit it all. Like, look in the bottom right, we're already up to 64 million. Yes. Poop more.
64 million. Where are you seeing that number?
In the bottom right hand corner, you'll see that I've got a little indicator of hydrogen. I'm at 96%. You can see the battery load just above that at 6%.
Yeah.
Battery life is 10 days, and above that is total vessel mass of 71 million kilograms.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, like this thing is just disgusting. Give me your planet. Give me all your money and all your resources, or I eat your planet. Those are your options. I wish I could go faster.
You could.
Well, no, if I go faster, it'll damage the vessel.
Okay, so you have the ability to. It's just not a wise decision.
Yeah. And it also, the rock will resist me going over a certain speed just because of the amount of, force, like just the density of the rock, I should say. My drills can only chew up so much at once. There we go. You can see it just rounding out that corner. Yes.
So I was trying to capture this bronze cherry aqua in Pal World.
Yeah.
I was using my my electric panda to fight it,
Mm-hmm.
and when you get on the panda's back, you just take out this giant ass rocket launcher that doesn't do a ton of damage, but it stuns the creature.
Right.
It also semi launches him into the air. The bond cherry is now embedded into the rock, and I cannot target it. It has 133 HP. I am sad.
Serafina, what boss were you fighting that you wiped at 1.5%? And what game?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious too.
Because that sounds like something a WoW player says.
Well, it depends. It might be Final Fantasy 14. It could be Final Fantasy 11. Or Grand Blue. Final Boss and Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, the 120 level version. Yeah, see, that's just it, right? Like, I kind of want to get into that grindy game, but I don't want to spend the $60 for it.
I kind of want to get Helldriver, I won't lie. Because it's like every game trope dumped into one video game. Bad camera.
Bad camera.
As we just pop inside the drill head for a moment. I really have yet to add any access to the inside of the drill area, which I should have done because you can't do repairs easily from anywhere but inside. It's all unpressurized. So I should make an airlock that I can access that.
You absolutely should.
But in the meantime, we have stuff and things going on.
Yeah.
Stuff and or things.
Stuff and things.
Speaking of stuff and things, I got an update on something.
Oh?
Nice.
I got IMEI to watch some anime. We finished up Ghost Stories and we started on Spy X Family.
To be fair, I wasn't paying attention to most of it.
Yes. Oh my god.
Sure, you weren't calling it cringe and you weren't saying, "Oh, that's where that gif is from."
Yeah, that is the one thing I will admit is that there's a scene in one of the things we were watching that I recognized a head pat because someone I know in another Discord uses that head pat like all the bloody time. I was like, "Hey, I know where that's from. I now know where that GIF is from."
Yeah, I understand that reference. Good job, Captain.
Yes, I am now Captain America. I understand that reference.
Next thing you know, he's going to be playing anime
He
games.
wasn't paying attention, but if you're not paying attention, then you won't get what the gif is from. Haha, I got you.
Checkmate.
Yeah, it was in the corner of my eye. I was like, "Wait a minute," and that's why I said, "Back it up." And I was like, "Oh wait, now I recognize that."
Speaking of recognize,